Welcome everybody to Canute, America. Mustangs and Lady Mustangs back in action after a long week at the Caddo County Tournament. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But here we are in Canute. Blake Perryman, Caden Baker, our producer, and John Bellamy, our cameraman, with you here tonight. Don was going to be with us, but he texted me yesterday, said he wouldn't be able to make it. I'm sure after doing 28 games at the county tournament last week in Anadarko, he needs a little rest, and I don't blame him at all. So we'll be here tonight to bring you these games. Start a little bit on the Lady Mustangs. They finished fourth in the Caddo County Tournament the first round last Monday. They defeated the Mountain View Go-to-Go Lady Tigers to advance to the semifinals and play a team they've played once this year, Lokiba Sickles. And Lokiba, I believe, now is ranked fourth in Class B. And that one was a close one most of the way through. Lokiba ended up pulling away there in the last few minutes of that game to push the Lady Mustangs into the third place game where they faced the Bingeroni Lady Bobcats. And once again, the Lady Mustangs actually had a lead pretty much all game except for the final about minute. And they ended up losing that one by one. And they had played at Binger early in the season, and Binger, I don't remember exactly how much they beat them by, but it certainly wasn't 1 point. Caden's sitting here telling me 15. That sounds about right. So from 15 to 1, that's what you call an improvement. And I look forward to seeing another one tonight. Trojanettes on the other side there are 11-8 coming into this game. Lady Mustangs 8 for 12, 8 and 12, excuse me. They haven't shot anything yet. They're not 8 for 12. Canute's 11-8, and these two teams have a few common opponents. Early on in the season, Canute defeated Arapahoe Butler, who we remember third game of the season. May have been second game of the season. Lady Mustangs played Arapahoe and just simply couldn't muster too much of an offense. Turnovers really troubled them that game, but Canute's played Arapahoe twice. They beat them the first time by 3 points, and then the second time they beat them, Arapahoe won that one by 25 points. They've also both played Thomas Fay Custer, and the scores on those two are pretty close. Thomas beat Canute 44-34, and then Thomas beat Fort Cobb Broxton 44-32, so pretty close scores there. And we'll all rise for our national anthem. There's your national anthem, and we're set now for the starting lineups for tonight's girls contest. First will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, your Fort Cobb Broxton, the Lady Mustangs. Starters for the Lady Mustangs, sophomore, number 1, Zoe Brown. Sophomore number 3, Kalia Silverhorn. Junior number 12, Ginger Bear. Senior, the only senior on the Lady Mustangs roster, number 14, Riley Rep, and her younger sister, freshman number 15, Reagan Rep. Lady Mustangs are coached by Jana Rogers and Kelsey Schumpert. Starters for the Trojanettes of Canute. Junior number 3, Kylie Smith. Senior number 11, Macy Teeter. Junior number 23, Jade Gray. Senior number 25, Abby Janning. And junior number 44, Taylor Butler. Trojanettes are coached by Tatum Ridling and assisted by Lindsay Pruitt. Lady Mustangs in their road blue uniforms tonight. They'll be going from left to right here in the first half. Canute, the home white uniforms, the yellow letters. One more thing on Canute. A couple months ago, they defeated the number 6 team in Class B, the Duke Lady Devils, 52-36. Duke Lady Devils. Man, it sounds like college. Duke Tigers. Canute wins the tip, and we are underway. Get it over in the corner. Now they swing it across to Janning. She's at the top of the key. Now let's swing it back around the perimeter. Gray on the right side. Now Janning. Butler almost loses the pass, gets it back. Now they'll go back around the perimeter. Already burned off 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Bear gets a hand on the pass. Last week during the county tournament, Ginger was awarded all-tournament team, the only selection for the Lady Mustangs. Congratulations to her. They get it out front. Janning takes a three-pointer. Off back rim, no good. Rebound Reagan Rep for the Lady Mustangs. Brown into the front court. Reagan Rep in the corner, out to Clea Silverhorn. They swing it around. Brown drives. They get it inside to Ginger Bear. Tried to get it out to the corner to Reagan Rep, and Jade Gray took it right out of her hands. Gray in the corner now, Janning. Trojanettes not really playing stall ball. Butler went up for a shot. It was blocked by Bear. The Lady Mustangs come down with the rebound. A couple good defensive possessions to start the game for the Lady Mustangs. Brown wide open right wing three-pointer. Short. And they'll let it go out of bounds. Might have just grazed the front edge of the rim. She had a few of those there in the county tournament, so I assume over the course of this game she'll pick it back up where she left off on Saturday. That's Janning out front. Now Smith. Smith drives all the way to the paint, left-handed shot, no good. She gets her own rebound. Now Gray takes a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound's tipped, and Clea Silverhorn picks it up. Down low to Bear. Tried to spin and shoot it. Ran right into Butler. Ball went out of bounds off of Butler. It'll stay with the Lady Mustangs. That's throughout the whole season, that's been their bread and butter, is just get it inside to Bear. It seemed to work pretty well every single game. Reagan Rep takes a three-pointer. Little long. Riley gets the rebound. Her shot good and a foul. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. First points of the game for anybody. We played 2.5 minutes already. Foul was on number 3, Kylie Smith. First foul of the game. And Riley's free throw was good. That's number 1, Kelly Thompson, checking into the game for the Trojanettes. Gray on the left side with it. Bounces it into the corner. Open on the backside is Gray. Her shot's good. Good find there from the top. Now the press kind of getting to the Lady Mustangs. Tie up on the floor, jump ball. Lady Mustangs retain possession. Seemed like every game they've played here the last couple of weeks, they've had to face some pressure. Normally they do a pretty good job of handling it. Tie up bailed them out there since they had possession of it. Silverhorn will take a 3 on the left wing, rattled out. Smith with the rebound. Now she'll run with it all the way coast to coast for Kylie Smith. Just like that, Trojanettes lead 4-3. Once again, a little pressure being applied here in the backcourt by Canute. Coach Rogers called the timeout to save the 10-second call. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Lady Mustang Basketball on FCB TV.
Your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust.
FCB basketball out of the timeout. And they'll face some more pressure here in the backcourt. No problem getting it in. And they get it across the timeline. Reagan Rep on the left side. You back out to the top of the key. Now Riley Rep. Reagan drives, has a wide open path. Shot was a little hard. She had a path to go all the way to the bucket, lay it off the glass and in. Instead, she elected to shoot a little jump stop and shoot. Trojanettes get the rebound and they're on the attack. Thompson down to the short corner to Bueller. And Lady Mustangs stole the pass. Bear came up with it and she was fouled, trying to get it to Riley Rep. Fouls on number 44, Taylor Butler. Her first personal, second team foul of the game on the Trojanettes. A lot of pressure in the backcourt, and Zoe Brown passed in a tight window, and the layup is good by Janning. Her first points of the game. Now it's a 6-3 Canute lead. Reagan had Riley Rip wide open on the backside. Pass was a little tough, and then Canute turns it right back over. And pass from Smith was a little bit hard. Went over the outstretched hands of Gray, so the Lady Mustangs will get it right back. No harm, no foul, except the fact that they had a wide open layup. Bear has it poked away. She gets it back. Now Silverhorn gets it across the timeline. Riley Rip wide open, right corner three-pointer, rattled out. Lady Mustangs have had a few good looks so far. Seems like there's a lid on the rim down here maybe. They might have to get that checked out between the break. And the 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter of the game. Cross-court pass to Janning just inside the three-point line. Shot's no good. Reagan Rep gets the rebound. Now Brown passes it all the way up to Silverhorn. They give it to Bear on the inside. Now Silverhorn, corner three, good. Kalia Silverhorn ties the game. Butler in the corner. Shot air ball, rebound Silverhorn. She's double teamed and has it taken by Gray. Canute gets it back. Get it down low to Thompson. Bear stopped her. Otherwise, she would have had a wide open layup. Now back outside. Smith drives on Silverhorn. Now she backs it out. Now Smith at the top of the key. Janning bounces it to Smith. She goes all the way, and Bear blocks the attempt. And the Lady Mustangs have it. Silverhorn stops. Gives it to Riley right behind her. They almost lost it in the backcourt. They got it back, and then Smith steals Brown's pass. Smith all the way. Shot no good, but she's fouled on the way up by Kalia Silverhorn. And Kylie Smith will go to the line and shoot two. First free throw by Smith is good. Yeah, the Lady Mustangs have always played some teams with a lot of athleticism and not necessarily struggled with turnovers. The second free throw is good. Not necessarily struggled with turnovers, but they sometimes play a little bit too fast. Reagan Rep takes three at the top of the key, off back iron, no good. Butler gets the rebound. And then there's been games where the Lady Mustangs play an athletic team and they just out-athlete them. Janning goes up, shot rejected by Bear. I believe that's her third block of the game. Canute's just having a tough time scoring inside. I don't know if they have anyone Bear's size to compete with that. Get out front to Smith. She drives all the way. Bear came up, tried to block the shot, and the floater went right over Bear's outstretched hands and went in. Now Reagan Rep on the right side into Riley in the corner for three. Her not second three-pointer. Her first three-pointer of the game. The Lady Mustangs' second three-pointer of the game, and it's 10-9, 20 seconds on the clock and counting for the Trojanettes. They will set up the offense for one final shot here to end the first quarter. Janning out front. Now Smith. They get it in the corner to Gray. Wide open three. Way long. Reagan Rep gets the rebound, and she won't get the shot off before the buzzer. So we'll head to the break. Canute 10, Fort Cobb Broxton 9. It's Lady Mustang basketball from FCB TV.
Wichita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305. Member FDIC.
Proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon. We are your premier, best in state driving school, located in Southwest Oklahoma at Fort Cobb Public School. We can provide all the services related to driving in the state of Oklahoma, such as driver's education, in-house testing capabilities, permits, and drive testings for a license. The only thing that you will be required from DPS is your eye exam. We have certified instructors that use our cars to teach your students how to be the best drivers from the beginning. Come see us today for all your driving needs.
It'll be Canute basketball. Start the second quarter. Chance to build on this 1-point lead that they have currently. Janning out front for the Trojanettes. Now Gray on the right side. Give it back to Janning. Down low to Butler. Reagan Rep came from the backside and stole away the pass, and the Lady Mustangs have it. Brown gets it up front to Reagan, and she falls down. They call her for traveling. The old court monster got her on that one. See that a lot in football with the turf monster, so this time the court monster gets her. Thompson on the right side, guarded by Silverhorn. Silverhorn gets a hand on the pass. She can't go track it down. Canute gets it back. Now Gray, right wing three is good from Jade Gray. She has 5 points tonight, and it's the largest lead for the Trojanettes at 13-9. Zoe Brown, wide open. Left corner, no good. Rebounds. Ball's on the court. It's a jump ball. Lady Mustangs will keep possession. And that's yet another good look that the Lady Mustangs have had. Just got to keep getting those, and at some point, they'll start falling. Brown out front now, Riley Rep. They're trying to get it down to Bear. Haven't found a good passing lane for it yet. And they'll continue to swing it around front. Silverhorn down to Bear. She goes up. Rimmed out. Canute gets the rebound. Good look there, just couldn't get it to fall. Still questioning whether they have a lid on the goal. They get it down low. And they'll get Ginger Bear. Don't know if she was reaching in or she just got in her way, but either way they called a foul. Her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Mustangs. Canute back out front. Give it to Butler in the corner. She's guarded by Bear. Now back out front. Thompson wide open. Shot's good. I don't know if that was a 3 or a 2. They gave her a 2. It's kind of hard to see the corners from down here. And neither referee had a good angle on it. Brown picks up her dribble and drug her pivot foot just a little bit. Had a little momentum when she picked it up. Back foot drug. You see that? That's one of the more common travel calls that you see at any level. They get a lot of momentum going one way, then they pick up the ball. That's Janning. Shot's no good. Bear gets the rebound. Now Riley Rep drives down the baseline. She dumps it to Bear. Bear's shot is good. Ginger Bear in the scoring column tonight. It's back to a 4-point lead. Canute momentarily had their largest lead of the game at 15-9. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half of the girls' contest. Silverhorn gets a hand on the pass, and Reagan Rep gets it. Now Silverhorn's up ahead of the pack. She goes up for a layup. It's a little hard. Butler was following close behind her. Now Silverhorn's going to foul. A little bit of a frustration foul. There, she was trying to steal the ball back. And reached in just a little bit too much. That's Silverhorn's second personal of the game. Third team foul. Lady Mustangs in a 1-3-1 trap. Haven't seen much of this year. But certainly something new. Janning on the left wing. She bounces it inside. And Lady Mustang got a hand on it. Ball sailed out of bounds. It'll stay with Canute. And here you see again Fort Cobb doing a good job of getting a hand in passing lanes. Smith picks up her dribble. Gives it to Thompson. Now Janning out front. Butler drives on Bear. And I hope that's not a shooting foul. I don't believe it will be. It's not. They called it before the foul, so it's on the before the shot, excuse me, so it's on the floor. And Bear will set down with 2 fouls. Madison Savage checks in for her. Smith out front. Now Gray. Left corner three-pointer, swishes through. It's Gray's second three-pointer on the night, and it's a 7-point lead. Silverhorn's pass stolen away by Kylie Smith, and she drives. Tried to get it to Janning on the backside. Canute came up with the loose ball. 3:45 to play now in the first half. And Canute will slow it down. Smith takes a 3, and it's good. Kylie Smith. She's got 7 points tonight, and the lead is now double digits for Canute. This pressure seems like it's starting to get to the Lady Mustangs a little bit more than it was early on. They tried to give it to Savage down low. Trojanette got a hand on it, stays with the Lady Mustangs. And they were able to create that. They had some really good ball movement there at the start of that possession. They swung it fast and hard. Reagan Rep drives, and she's fouled on the way up. I believe they'll give that one to number 25, Abby Janning. And they do her first personal. Third foul on Canute, and Reagan Rep will be at the line to shoot 2. First one rims out, but she'll have a second. Reagan's second free throw is good. It's back to a 9-point lead, and that is Reagan's first point tonight. She's had a few games here in a row. At County, she didn't get in 20, as the three's no good. Trojanettes get the own rebound, and then Zoe Brown steals it away from Smith. Now Silverhorn will run the break. She gives it back out to Zoe Brown, Riley Rep. Now Reagan will shoot a three-pointer. It's long. Kylie Smith with the rebound. But Reagan's had a few 20-point games this season. She had 27 a couple weeks ago. And Jade Gray hits her third three-pointer tonight. She now has 11 on the game, and it's a 12-point lead for Canute. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Gray. FCB keeps it. Silverhorn inbounds to Brown. Now Silverhorn takes a left wing 3. No. Gray with the rebound. Now Smith will run with it. She stops in front of Silverhorn, and her shot over Silverhorn is good. This press starting to wear on the Lady Mustangs a little bit more. As we get through this game, Reagan Rep stops her shot short. And if that's any indication as to the fatigue that the Lady Mustangs have. Smith goes up, and Riley Rep blocked the shot from here. It looked like it was all ball. Instead, they say she got her across the arm. Smith will go to the line and shoot 2. That's Riley's first personal foul of the game, 5th team foul on the Lady Mustangs. First free throw from Smith is no good. Second free throw rattles in. Canute still in that press. And Lady Mustangs have no problem. Reagan Rep stops, pops. Shot just a little left, and Smith gets the rebound. Smith fouled on their way to the bucket. Once again by Riley Rep. Be her second personal. And Coach Rogers of Fort Cobb will take a timeout before the free throws. Be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. It's Lady Mustang basketball from FCB TV.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes.
Coming out of the timeout, Kylie Smith getting ready here to shoot 2 free throws. While we have a little time, I want to thank our sponsors, Southwest Driving School, T-Birds, Ouachita Valley Bank, ABC Superior Realty, Keystone Foods. First free throw is good. Second free throw from Smith. Also good. Silverhorn inbounds to Reagan Rep. She takes a dribble. Now they'll swing it around. Silverhorn in the middle of the floor. Across the timeline. Now the Lady Mustangs swing it. Canute playing an extended 2-3 zone. See a lot of this in girls basketball. If you can execute it, it works pretty well. Silverhorn out front, bounces it to Brown. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Rep goes up at the free throw line, shot was rejected. Now in the corner to Janning, and they say she traveled before the shot, had to get both feet set. Probably could have taken a dribble. Brown tried to get it to Silverhorn, and she jerked her pivot foot, and Lady Mustangs turn it back over to Canute. Thank you for joining us. Hope you stick around. We'll have a pretty good boys game tonight. Both teams are ranked in their respective classes, and some might consider that as a rivalry. Gray's three-pointer is no good. Riley Rep gets the rebound, down to 16 seconds here in the second quarter. Ed Savage wide open under the bucket. Instead, Riley Rep's going to take a three-pointer, and it rims out. Smith gets the rebound, 6 seconds to go. She goes all the way, coast to coast. Layup is good right before the buzzer, and Canute will take a 19-point halftime lead into their locker room. Scoring numbers so far, Riley Rep leads the Lady Mustangs with 6. Clea Silverhorn has 3. Ginger Bear 2, and Reagan Rep with 1 so far. For the Trojanettes, Kylie Smith leads all scorers. She has 16 at the break. She's followed by Jade Gray, who has 11. And 9 of those are off three-pointers. She has 3 threes so far. Abby Janning and Kelly Thompson both have 2 for Canute. And here at the break, we'll take a little bit to talk about the boys' game that we have coming up. And I'm sure pretty much anyone listening follows Fort Cobb Broxton sports, whether it's boys or girls, pretty close. And you'll know that the last few years, particularly in the state tournament for baseball, Fort Cobb and Canute have played. Most notably, they played in the fall of 2020 in the state finals, and Canute, over here on the left side, has a banner. Canute won that game 1-0, and as a member of that team, I don't really like bringing up that memory, but since we're here in Canute, we will anyway. But I guess on the bright side, the next spring of 2021, the Mustangs got one of their own. So both teams had one. And then last season in the area tournament, the area consolation, matter of fact, it was a winner-go-home game. You win, you go to the big house. You lose, you get to go back home. And for the loser, that's always a long drive home. And the Mustangs won that game to advance to their 9th consecutive state tournament in boys basketball. And then we'll go back a few years earlier. I believe it was 2019. The boys played Canute at home. And the only reason I remember this is because I was on the team at that time. Boys played Canute at home, and Canute won that game by 1 or 2 points, and it snapped right about a 65-game home win streak for the Mustangs. And it seems like ever since that game, Trojans and the Mustangs have had bad blood. And since both of these teams come into this game ranked and know each other pretty well, I would assume the next game will be nothing short of a classic. So we hope you stay tuned for that. Once again, Canute leads the Lady Mustangs 31-12 at the break. Take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have second half action from the Trojan Gymnasium. This is Lady Mustang basketball on FCB TV.
It's on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305. Member FDIC.
Proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon. We are your premier, best in state driving school, located in Southwest Oklahoma at Fort Cobb Public School. We can provide all the services related to driving in the state of Oklahoma, such as driver's education, in-house testing capabilities, permits, and drive testings for a license. The only thing that you will be required from DPS is your eye exam. We have certified instructors that use our cars to teach your students how to be the best drivers from the beginning. Come see us today for all your driving needs.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast...
Got a few seconds here before the start of the second half. It'll be Canute basketball. Start the third quarter of play. And we're underway. Janning out front, guarded by Brown. Lady Mustang still in that 1-3-1 trap. It's Thompson down in the corner. Now back to Janning. Swinging across to Gray. Janning takes a three-pointer, and she hits it. Abby Janning hits Canute's fifth three-point field goal of the game. And they're back out in the press. Lady Mustangs really have no problem. However, Riley shoots a jump shot. It's off front of the rim, no good. Kelly Thompson gets the rebound. She'll run with it all the way to the basket, uncontested, and her layup is good. And Coach Rogers calls a quick timeout. 5 straight points in the first 50 seconds of the third quarter. Good reason to call a timeout. It's full timeout, so we'll take it with them. It's Lady Mustang basketball from FCB TV.
Internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play.
All right, welcome back. Be Lady Mustang basketball out of the timeout. They face Trojans full court press. And Brown's fouled, trying to get it across the court to Silverhorn. And give the foul to number 23. Pardon me, Jade Gray, her first personal of the ball game. First team foul of the half on the Trojanettes. And both Bear and Riley Rep are playing with 2 fouls. So no cause for concern yet, but they pick up one more. Maybe you might start to wonder. Larry Brown will take a 3, and it's just short. Bear almost got the rebound, and Butler tapped it out of her hands. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with FCB. Bear inbounding underneath the basket. And they give it right back down low to her, and it's rejected by Butler. Goes out of bounds. Now Silverhorn will inbound. Looked like a set play that they have drawn up specifically for Bear. Brown on the right side, now Reagan Rep. Back to Brown. Lady Mustangs just swinging it around the perimeter. Now Riley Rep drives the left side. She goes up, shots off the bottom of the backboard. She's a little bit behind the backboard on that one. Smith kicks it out to Gray, now back down to Smith. Ball goes through the legs of Butler, but Canute gets it back. Now they'll reset the offense. Gray swings it across to the left side. Now back to Gray on the right side. Reagan Rep almost got a hand on that pass, and then they get it down to Smith. Wide open underneath the bucket for two. .5:40 to play here in the third quarter. Reagan Rep goes all the way to the bucket. Her shot's blocked by Butler. It goes out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lady Mustangs. Reagan Rep out front, top of the key, three-pointer's good. Good play there. Reagan Rep swishes it home. Her fourth point tonight. Janning into Butler. Butler drives on Bear. Shot short. Bear with a good contest on that one. And Silverhorn brings it up for the Mustangs. She gets it ahead of the pack to Riley Rep. Now Reagan Rep. Right side, three-pointers, way long. Brown gets the rebound for the Lady Mustangs. Now they dump it down to Bear. She goes up, shot crawls over the rim, but she's fouled, so Bear will go to the line and shoot two. It's Taylor Butler's second personal foul of the ball game. And Bear's first free throw is good. Checking into the game for the Trojanettes is number 10, Emily Cantwell. Her first action tonight. Second free throw from Bear rims out. Canute gets the rebound. Smith over on the right side. Now Cantwell. Silverhorn gets a hand on the pass. She bats it away. It goes out of bounds. Canute keeps possession. Gray out front now, Janning. She gives it to Smith in the corner. She hit a three in the first half from the corner. So I wonder why they're not stepping up a little bit more. But they also watched film. I didn't. Shot's no good. Lady Mustangs get the rebound. Now Silverhorn wide open. Top of the key. Three-pointer's good. Her second three-pointer of the game. And Coach Ridling wants a timeout now as the Lady Mustangs have scored 7 straight. 4:06 to go. We'll keep it right here. Canute started out on a 6-0 run in the first 2 minutes of the game, 2 minutes of the half. Excuse me. And here in the next 2 minutes, the Lady Mustangs have gone on a 7-0 run. But the way the score is, Lady Mustangs are going to need a few more than 7 if they want to get back in this one. And can't really rule that out. There's still 12 minutes left of game time. It'll be Canute's basketball. It's Cantwell on the left side. She's guarded by Reagan Rep. Now she gets a screen. They dump it in the corner to Jade Gray. Now Cantwell at the top. Give it to Smith. Smith inside, out to Cantwell. Now Janning. And Reagan Rep gets a hand on the pass, and she comes up with it. Now Brown, left corner, three-pointer. Hit up the front of the rim. No good. And Smith for Canute gets the rebound. Cantwell out front. Down the short corner to Gray, now back outside. Give it to Butler down low. Her shot over Baird. Almost crawled over the rim. Smith gets the rebound, and her layup's good. Thought at first she might have shuffled her feet. Then Brown with a little trouble getting across court. And she did shuffle her feet, the referees say. And Canute gets it back. Smith got stopped by a couple Lady Mustangs, and she walked. Canute turns it back over to the Lady Mustangs. Kylie Smith, by the way, has 20 points. She has half of Canute's points tonight. So it's safe to say she's having a big night for them. Lady Mustangs get it. Reagan Rep had her shot rejected from behind by Butler. And bounced out of bounds. Lady Mustangs keep it. Silverhorn to inbound. They set a couple screens. Now she gives it to Riley Rep in front of the basket. Her shot's no good. Bear there for the putback, no good. Riley Rep had another putback, and it got blocked, and Janning came down with the rebound. Had a couple good looks at it there. Just couldn't get any of them to fall. Canute's lead at one point was 26 as Reagan Rep tips pass out of bounds. Gray on the right side. Now Cantwell. They dump it down low to Smith. She gets it out to Janning. Her three's no good. But Smith gets the rebound. She goes up and under. Shot's good and one for Kylie Smith. They give the foul to Kalia Silverhorn, her third personal of the game. Canute will have a substitution before the free throw. Number 12, Malaya Sutton checking in. Free throw rattles out. Bear gets the rebound. Riley Rep wide open. Good closeout by Smith. Now Reagan Rep will take a three from the left corner. Shot's no good. And Kylie Smith gets the rebound. It's Sutton who just checked into the game. Now Janning drives. Shot over Bear. Off the backboard and in. Sutton gets a hand on the pass. It goes out of bounds, however. Only 4 Chargenettes have scored tonight, but whenever you have 1 to 22, I guess you don't need very many other people to score. Brown gets it to Reagan Rep with nobody, and she misses the layup. Canute gets the rebound. I didn't even see Reagan Rep down there. I think Brown might have been the only person that did. Silverhorn gets a hand on the pass, and she saves it from going out of bounds. Now the Lady Mustangs have numbers. Brown bounces it to Silverhorn. The layup was good, but they call a foul before. Number 25, Abby Janning, fouled Brown on her way to the bucket. The Lady Mustangs will inbound. Get it out front to Brown, and she's wide open. Takes the three. It's good. Zoe Brown. Her first points of the night. Lady Mustangs have now hit 5 3-pointers. It's 44-22 with 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Sutton down low. Shot over Riley Rep. Crawls over the rim and is good. Malaya Sutton is on the board. Lady Mustangs now not really having much problem getting through the press. And they call a foul. I thought they were going to call a travel there, but Reagan got pushed in the back by Malaya Sutton. I was hoping they wouldn't call a travel and they would call a foul, and they did. Sometimes that's what happens as they get it down low to Bear. Her shot got rejected and hit the side of the backboard. Canute gets the rebound. That's sometimes what happens whenever someone picks up the ball and there's a defender behind her. Defender just runs into her with momentum. Butler takes a shot just inside the three-point line. Brown gets the rebound. And that's the third quarter. So we'll go to the fourth with Canute leading 46-22 over the Lady Mustangs. You're listening to Lady Mustang Basketball on FCB TV.
Maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand.
BFCB basketball to start the fourth quarter. Glad you're with us here. Blake Perryman, Caden Baker, and John Bellamy with you tonight in Canute, America. Reagan Rep, three-pointer, rims out. Smith gets the rebound. Sutton's pass sails out of bounds. Chad Janning cutting out to the three-point line, but it was well defended. And the Lady Mustangs get it back. Reagan Rep out front. Now Brown. Reagan on the left wing. They give it to Bear inside. She takes the dribble. Shot over Bueller's no good, and Bueller gets the rebound. And now Smith will run with it. She stops, hesitates, now drives again, and her layup is good. A good stop-and-go move from Kylie Smith. Gives her 24 on the night. And the Trojanettes tie their largest lead at 26. Reagan up in the left corner. Now out front. Brown on the right side. Takes a three. No good. Rebound Canute. It's Emily Cantwell. She goes all the way. Shot just almost crawled in. Ball didn't want to. Now they'll swing it around. They dump it down low. And Butler steps in front of the pass and steals it. Trojanettes a chance to extend their largest lead. Played 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Smith gives it to Butler in the short corner. Shot short. And Lady Mustangs grab the loose ball for the rebound. Clea Silverhorn stops. Now Riley Rep. She'll drive. She'll stop in the short corner and shoot one, and it's a little long, and Kylie Smith gets the rebound. Now just a little bit of run and gun. Kylie Smith all the way coast to coast for 2 more points. She has 26 now. Get it down low to Bear. And Butler rejected that one out of bounds, and now Madison Savage will check in. Bear will get some rest. Silverhorn to inbound. She gets it to Riley Rep. Now Silverhorn has her shot rejected, but she gets it back, and the foul. Shot's good, and one. Foul's on number 25, Abby Janning. It's her 3rd personal, 4th team foul on Canute. And Silverhorn's free throw is good. She completes the 3-point play. She has 9 tonight. Cantwell out front. Now Sutton. Give it to Janning. Tried to get it down low, and Savage batted away the pass. Silverhorn came down with it. She picks up her dribble outside the 3-point line. Savage tries to go up, and she's fouled on the way up by number 11, Macy Teeter. And Madison Savage will go to the line and shoot 2 for the Lady Mustangs. And every time Bear gets in foul trouble, Savage is always the one that checks in for her. And she does a pretty good job of getting to the line and getting some points in Bear's absence. First free throw is no good. Second free throw from Savage is good. Now all 6 Lady Mustangs that have played have scored. It's Cantwell in the corner. Now Smith. Gray, left wing 3 is good. Jade Gray, her 4th 3-pointer tonight. She has 14. That is the 6th Trojan at 3-pointer. Savage in the high post, now out to Brown. Reagan Rep's wide open. She takes a 3, and it rattled out. Really good look there from Reagan Rep. Rim just didn't like her on that one. Smith stops and shoots over Brown. That's 2 more for Kylie Smith. I'm writing down all their points on a piece of paper beside me, and my math isn't as quick as it used to be, so. I believe she has 28. Riley Rep on the elbow. Now Clea Silverhorn. Left wing 3, just a little long. It looked good from up here. It was right on line, just a little hard. And Gray takes a 3-pointer, and she hits it again. Jade Gray has 5 threes tonight. 17 points. And it is a 32-point lead now for Canute. Savage down low. And Butler reached around her. Excuse me, not Butler. Macy Teeter. Her 2nd personal, 7th team foul, so Madison Savage will be at the line. Shoot a 1-and-1. Savage's first free throw is good. So she'll have another. And the second crawls over the rim and in. Silverhorn steals away the dribble. And Brown shoots a layup. Left-hand layup from Zoe Brown is good. There's 4 quick points from the Lady Mustangs, down to 2:55 to go in the ball game. Gray out front, guarded by Brown. 3-pointer from Sutton is good. Elias Sutton 5 points tonight. Eight threes on the game for Canute. Reagan Rep takes a three to answer, and it's good. Reagan Rep. Cantwell drives through the lane. Her layup's good. It's back to a 30-point lead for Canute. The Lady Mustangs have it at Silverhorn. Had a dribble tipped away by Gray, and she got it back. And they call a foul on Jade Gray reaching in. It's her second personal 8-team foul. Kalia Silverhorn at the line shooting a 1-and-1. First free throw from Silverhorn is good. Second is also good. 1:45 remaining. Sutton drives, stops, pump fake. Had a wide open shot, missed everything. And now the Lady Mustangs will have a few substitutions. Number 5, Tegan Devon. Number 21, Caden Holman. And number 33, Faith Harrison. Devon drives, picks up her dribble. Now up front to Holman. Holman tries to swing it to Savage, and stolen by Canute. Sutton gives it to Gray. Gray for her 6-3, and it rims out. Tegan Devon gets the rebound. She gets down low. Now Savage takes a 3. Air ball, rebound Canute. Sutton out front. Lady Mustangs almost stole that pass. Now Sutton takes a 3. Just missed it. Savage gets the rebound. And there's a foul on the rebound. Give that one to number 1, Kelly Thompson. So Savage will change ends and shoot a 1-and-1. Savage free throw is no good. Canute gets the rebound. Down to 30 seconds to play here in the ball game, and Canute content to just run out the clock. Gray handling out front. Now she hands it off to Cantwell. Down to 12 seconds to play. And that'll do it. Final score, Canute Trojanettes 63, Fort Cobb Broxton Lady Mustangs 35. Lady Mustangs fall to 8-13 on the season. Canute improves to 12-8. We'll get your final scoring numbers here. First for the Lady Mustangs. Clea Silverhorn leads the way for them with 11 tonight. Riley Rep, 6. Reagan Rep, 7. Zoe Brown, 5. And Madison Savage and Ginger Bear, both with 3. For Canute, Jade Gray finishes with 17. Abby Janning with 7. Kelly Thompson, 4. Malaya Sutton, 5. Emily Cantwell, 2. And Kylie Smith finished tonight with 28 points. She led all scorers, and she just simply willed her way to the basket. Hope you stay tuned. We'll have a good boys matchup coming up next. The number 8 team in Class B, the Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs, at 15-5 after the break. This is Mustang basketball from FCB TV.
What you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267.